college football calendar. Two teams that have earned their right to play for the championship of the ACC. Think about all the playoff and national championship dreams that have been launched from this stadium. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship. So a lot at stake here, as we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on the third-ranked team, the Florida State Seminoles. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. So NC State's offense will have some work to do here thanks to that bad return. And the focus, of course, on this quarterback, Kirk. This guy just has the it factor. He is him, as they say.
Well, Chris, we've had a chance to watch this guy closely all year. I don't know if I've ever seen a kid throw the football like this guy. His awareness in and out of the pocket is special. He's a unique quarterback and a really dynamic player.
NC State comes to the line quickly. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this safety's back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So Florida State's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Defense assess the formation. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Knowles. And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here comes the NC State offense back out on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. The tight end has got it. It's a nice gain. He'll move the football up to the 27. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. NC State comes to the line quickly. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Can't find anybody on third down, throws it away. Fourth down coming up. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They punched it in down, but he crosses midfield to the 48.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warwick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
They get him down, but that's a solid game.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
QB to the tight end for a completion. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Another great throw by this quarterback to be able to pick up a first down and keep this drive alive. I'll tell you, he's starting to kind of feel like he's getting into a zone. And boy, Chris, over the years, how many Florida State quarterbacks have we seen?
Got space, looking to score. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida State. But they'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to begin with good field position. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48. First down play call. How aggressive will it be?
Man, is he pretty to watch run this option. He is so dangerous with the threat to run or to throw. This time he keeps it himself, and you can see how much ground he eats up with that kind of speed.
Second down play coming up for this offense.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. Quarterback does a nice job of... match and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
It's a quarterback keeper. In the clear at the 25. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. NC State comes to the line quickly. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Junior. Impact play. So off the solid gain on the ground, they go back to the passing game, but give up the sack that time.
Boy, what a big difference, Chris, between the run blocking we saw in the previous play where they got big yards, and here in pass pro, they just get overwhelmed by this defense. Great job of applying the pressure to bring that quarterback down for the sack.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. This one is right through.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And the runner brought down after just a short gain. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made after a solid gain to stop the ball for 31. Line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
On 1st down, it's play action. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain. Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught quickly. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the 1st quarter. As we break for the quarter, Kirk, Florida State is on top. And as we reach the end of 1, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the 1st quarter stats before we move on. NC State has moved into the red zone. Handoff here from the shotgun. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Back's got it again. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
A pretty good defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. We go the easy route with a field goal.
It's a fake, and they fake it and find the tight end. He's swarmed by the defense. Oh, they gambled there, but it doesn't pay off. Passing up on the 3 points. Might regret that. 1st down here for this offense. Keeping it on the ground here. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away. Serious challenge now for this offense. It's 3rd down and 10 inside their own 5-yard line. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. It's intercepted, and they'll score. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
What a job by this defense applying the pressure. They knew that they had these guys pinned up close to their own goal line. They got pressure. This quarterback, I think he panicked. He gets rid of the ball. What an easy touchdown for the defense.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. It'll It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
He's looking deep here. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a 1st down. The Seminoles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to chuck it again. Throwing for his running back. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. An explosive play. They finally got him, but at the 40.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Noles pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the cover.
And a senior making a disruptive impact play.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And he's going to rifle this one deep to the left side. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up. And the Noles will bring their punt team onto the field. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. He'll hand it off. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. NC State comes to the line quickly. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Receiver makes the grab, and he's tackled after the catch. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Trying to extend the play. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. And here comes the punter onto the field. And now it's a high kick. He hit it straight up. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. And they get the completion. And they wrap him up, and the gain is good enough for a 1st down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for the wide out. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Seminoles. Now here comes the point after attempt.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's say they just decided to take care of the football and look toward the second half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the left side. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense.
Work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Makes a quick catch. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. After making his first attempt, this one is from 38 yards out. And the field goal is good.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for three, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. NC State will kick it off to start the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so they'll take a timeout. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Off the play fake on first down. He's running out of time. Oh, the ball is loose. It's a mad scramble. Looks like the defense has it. Touchdown, NC State on the scoop and score. That is any defender's dream. Comes up with a fumble, takes it back to the house.
I can't believe the speed that this guy has to be able to score. I thought maybe he picked it up, maybe go a few yards, but instead he took it all the way to the end zone. This is part of the risk you take as a play caller when you throw the football in the two-point conversion. The ball has got to get out of the quarterback's hands quickly, or else there's the potential of pressure and a sack. The defense does a good job in coverage, and they got after that quarterback there in the conversion.
And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking right, this one caught. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Good job with the offensive line giving his quarterback time to throw. And you can see the damage he can do to you when he does have time. A great throw and something you just kind of expect in Tallahassee. A quarterback that can make throws like this.
Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Handoff to the right side. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
They look to throw it here on second down. Short pass finds the tight end. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. And the Seminoles hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. On third down, he drops to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. The Seminoles will have to kick this away when it comes for his second punt of the game. And that punt carries into the end zone, so a touchback. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. Three guys up front line up. It's first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. The gain makes it second and medium. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a solid gain, moves the ball to the 29. So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. This NC State offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to pass this time. He's moving out of the pocket now. Extending the play now. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. They continue to pound away on the ground. Brings up a 1st and 10.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And they get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there. NC State now operating in the red zone. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Play action fake, looking to throw. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Nowhere to go. That ball knocked loose. The offense recovers the fumble. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Past the 10. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play. The Noles trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Touchdown, Noles. They will claim the second half lead. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage, because right now it is not working.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he pulls in the catch. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. NC State comes to the line quickly.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that first down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
He's brought down out at the 46. Second down after that run on the previous play. QB decides to keep it here. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
Man, is this guy difficult to deal with or what? When your quarterback can just say, I am pulling this down and I am taking off myself on the option. He has that kind of speed. As a defense, all you can do is just say your prayers.
The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Looking for some space. It's Verrier. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. No huddle here for the offense. First down. Looking to throw the football. The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there.
I really feel that this quarterback is rattled. At this point, he's already been sacked a number of times. I think it's affecting his timing with his receivers.
Important second down play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And this time it's complete. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the third quarter. As we break for the quarter, Kurt, Florida State is on top. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game stats before we move on. And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Cannot escape. They've got him. It'll be a short loss, a yard or 2. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will have to settle for 3? Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too... kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? He pulls in the catch. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Fires this one deep middle. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Most offensive coaches will be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man coverage, but I'm curious to see if they're going to test this DB again after that coverage.
Catch made on the left side. And it's good for a first down to the 36. And the Noles come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the fourth quarter, critical down and distances, and this guy just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
So now it's third and short from the 43, and they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision. Grab made by the tight end. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down. And the Seminoles pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Testing the right side here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Now I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield.
Well, I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Has the lead in the fourth quarter. It's third down. Instead of running, you throw it. Take a chance of a potential incompletion, but instead you trust your quarterback. Completion, first down, fresh set of downs, and you continue to work that clock.
Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. Some hard running there through a tackle. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential four-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. First and goal. They play this right. They can pretty much put the game on ice. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
All right, here we go. This is really it. And the defense knows that if the offense is able to score here, it's essentially over. It's mano-a-mano at the line of scrimmage. Let's see which side can gain the most leverage.
On second and goal, they'll give it to him again. And that football is out. A potentially game-changing play, but who's got it? Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. Second and 1.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On first and 10, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Looking to throw yet again. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up a third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. It's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now,
the pass is intercepted.
That's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing him the game.
And that's a solid game before the defense able to bring him down. The Seminoles enter the final minute of play, looking to run the clock out and win the game. Using the ground game here, tailback has the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. 4th down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. Ball handed off. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they got called. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And that's it. The game will end on one last incompletion. Now, it's always a special year and a moment these players will never forget. They can call themselves champions of the ACC. With everything they put into it, now the spotlight will get even brighter. The playoff spot locked up. We're going to find out how they'll fare against the other best teams in the country. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Curb Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA.